What's up, everybody? So this is my house and garden and Felicia's house, and I wanted to do a little video because I'm gonna be moving my house out of here, and it's just gonna look pretty different in not too long. So I'm gonna cut the grass pretty soon, try to get some of these, foxtail rye out of here. But anyway, I just wanted to show you all some things. So this is behind the woodshed here, and this is a chestnut tree that's doing really well. Right here, you can barely see it in the video, but this is where our gray water goes to. And we've got a little just like ABS that goes under the ground down into here, and it's been inoculated with all kinds of little goody guys, and really the water feeds this chestnut tree, which is like 12 feet tall now, and this oak and this hazelnut, and there's another baby oak right here that's starting to do its thing. It might even be a tan oak, I don't know. And then this loquat. So yeah, it's really cool to see how this is all coming along. I finished this up last year and planted this oak last year, and the loquat I think was last year, maybe the year before. Anyway, it's a pretty great success. And then this is where I have my little biochar burns. This chair isn't usually there. This chair's here because it's the only spot that there wasn't grass. But I usually do biochar burns right here in that bin. And then I've just been depositing the char there. This is a fennel that's been growing. I actually transplanted it from where I had built my deck over there maybe 2 years ago, and it's been there ever since, and it's growing really well. This is some yarrow. It's going good. There's some raspberry. This was I think raspberry's biennial, but some raspberries in this year. I haven't watered that at all. This is really crazy. This is a tree that I planted, I think it was 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And this was way small. Like, can't even tell you. It was like a baby tree. It was like that big. And this is next to the compost, and it's in front of the garden, and anyway, it's kind of insane, and it's like completely covered. Like, it wasn't even touching this when I built this, which was like, I don't know, like a year ago or something. So it's just crazy that this tree is like completely covering the garden gate, and it makes the gate look really cool, even though it already looks cool. And then here's another black locust. That's a black locust, by the way, and it's already gone through its flowering, and it's looking real healthy. It's got a lot of seeds on it. Not like we need more black locusts at this current time. We've got a lot going on. There's another black locust that we planted, that I planted, and another one over there. Some citrus here, which doesn't look... Oh, yeah! Alright. That'll be the first fruit from this citrus. I can't remember. I think it's a mandarin. Let's see. Midnight Valencia orange. And then that one's some mandarin back there. The yarrow smells amazing. Ooh. So this loquat is getting real hammered. Wow, I am really surprised to see that. It got knocked down. Knocked down by this vetch, I guess. Haven't been back here in a minute. This loquat's actually much older than that loquat, which is doing a lot better. That's something I'll miss from here. My neighbor always flies these kites. It's a really pretty sight. Alright, and just walking back here through what had been a path. This is a new one. This is, I don't remember what this is. If you know, let me know. But it's flowering this year really well. It's cool to see. This is a good shot of the solar system that I had built. I always wanted to adjust that post, but I'll have to do it at the next spot. That black cherry was the first tree that I planted back here, and it's just been devoured by aphids. These ants, these Argentinian ants, they farm the aphids on that tree, and oh my gosh, it's been such a battle. So the ants won. All right, so here's the final black locust. Here's the final loquat in this area. Again, this is a much older tree than that one that's doing really good, and it's just the power of gray water. You know what I mean? And that, I don't actually know what that looks like. A nightshade right there, but that is not what I had planted in that spot. That's pretty funny. Got this little garden in here. These beds have been totally overrun. Anyway, I better get to some weed whacking so we can actually walk through here pretty soon. All right. And then here's my house. This is the part that's actually going to be drastically moving, even though the garden keeps growing. Oh, nasturtiums are doing good this year. They're right under the drip line of the porch there. Oh, this is another really fun one here. Check this guy out. Well, before we get too far. Potatoes flowering. And this is another happy oak. It's good to see that one doing well. This is the second tree that I planted back here. And this tree I actually planted from seed. This is a buckeye. And it's flowering. It smells so good. It smells just like lilac. It's crazy. Oh yeah, and check this out. Feijoa. These sweet little flowers. I'll only pick it if it really lets me. It won't let me right now. So the feijoa is looking real good, and this is next to our shower here. So that's pretty cool. Just have a pretty simple little drain going right to it. Nothing fancy, but that thing's fruiting like crazy. Oh yeah, and this one's fun too. This is actually some kind of stone fruit, probably, don't know, peach, I guess. And my house is right there. I figure what happened with this one is I ate a peach and I threw the the pit out, and it grew here. So that's pretty cool. I like to see that. This is a black walnut. This has been here. It was way small. It was probably like, I don't know, 8 feet tall, maybe a little taller when we moved here, but not by much. And just by being around here, and I did some pruning, of course, and, certainly it's gotten some water and stuff, and it provides an amazing amount of shade for this space, and it really helped cool it down and make it more hospitable. And you know what, I did have a bunch of plants in here, Originally I thought that it was totally bullshit about the excuse my language, about the oh, nothing grows under black walnut. Well, peaches can grow under black walnut, but things don't really grow that well under black walnut. Here's another peach tree. Same kind of deal. And they do have peach leaf curl, sadly. That's just kind of par for the course in this day and age. Alright, so here's my house. Whoo-wee! This door has gotten so messed up. Oh my goodness. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Whoa. I'll probably have to replace that. I had custom built that whole insert for that door. Ugh. Maybe I could just replace that front. But I had no protection this year. It got ruined. So, anyway, here's my house. This is the water heating little closet. And yeah, there's my house. I'm gonna move my house pretty soon, like next week, up to our property in Nevada City. It's so cool. I got my chimes here. It's not in its glory necessarily, but this is my porch. You know, it is in its glory. It doesn't have as many wind chimes as I've moved a lot of them up, and I had some storage here, which honestly was a lot more unsightly than anything. So, yeah, I do love my porch here. So I'll be moving this. You know, it's kind of weird. It's super cattywampus. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like growing like that direction. You can kind of tell. It's not the straightest work I've done, whatever, but it works. I had actually built it short, and I added the whole top part later on. So this porch was a separate porch. It was just this for the longest time, and then this is the first piece of the new deck here. This is all mushroom wood actually, and this is redwood. It's funny because it kind of looks the same in the picture, but they're pretty different. And this is just a lot more solid here. And yeah, this has afforded me a lot of just like freedom and space. So I am going to be moving this porch over to the new place. And yeah, I'm gonna keep all the joists, and I'll probably keep, you know, I'll keep the roof panels, and it'll be about the same angle and everything. So you know, I'll basically just disassemble it. I don't think I'll keep it like curved like that. That was pretty weird. It's higher over there than it is over here, and it's like kind of turning, and it's going down, and man, that was a lot of geometry just to get those to like line up well enough. And as you can see, I even messed it up pretty bad, so I had to flip that whole joist over, or that rafter over at one point. I always use the wrong words. So anyway, I'll just go in my house really quick. So yeah, here's my house. It's pretty messy, but whatever, whose isn't? So it's my workstation, my stuff, my people that I care about, and there's Felicia, I care about so much. And yeah, here's my house. Here's my altar. And a wood stove. Built that shoe rack under. It was really built to be a shoe rack, and it turned out to be a really great altar. This has been, yeah, a cool transformation, building this all up. I still want to put doors on that someday. And then this is my kitchen, my counter. I built the whole thing custom around this granite piece that I found on Craigslist. And these are my uppers here. I built those. And you can see my cabinet. Pretty basic. Simple doors. See if I can get it. Oh, almost. But yep, there's that. And then, yeah, no, got AC, which works really well. Got my cool mirror there that we scored. Don't mind me, this is such a silly little video, but one I will look back on someday. There's some stuff. There's my bed. There's my couch. My mirror. I put that hatch in up there. It's really cool. You can go up on the roof. And got a TV up there. And yeah, I never really finished it, but that's okay. There's my solar system. And there's my vision board. Things that I want. There's my house. It's a little different than that, but hey, pretty close. And there's a little Victorian in the meadow for Felicia. I think we might be able to pull that off, actually. And a tree house. I definitely want a tree house. There's a Sunray Kelly. A berm house. Definitely want a berm house. There's my Jeep. Got that. There's my van. Got that. There's a Quonset hut. We'll probably pull that off too. There's an aircrete dome. Really want to do aircrete. We'll see. There's a beautiful stonework on a nice craftsman cabin. I love that one. And this I love more though. What? Beautiful living roof on that sauna. A Cobb sauna. That is so sick. So into that. Yeah. And then this cool rainforest inside of a geodesic dome. I love that. And then this woman in a helicopter. It's electric. It's a quadcopter, actually. So, and remember, that's when you start, and it's all fun. You start doing stuff, and then I can't remember what these all stand for now. But you start, and it's all fun, and it's going really well, and then ignorance is here, uninformed optimism, informed pessimism, and then something optimism, and usually people jet out here, and then new discovery? I don't remember what the ND means. And then informed optimism, because you start learning, you keep working at it, and then you just freaking grow, baby. There's my hand. Yin yang. What? Symbol of it moving along. So there's my, this thing's pretty cool. I found it in the woods, dragged it out, just put it on some hardware, and had a nice desk. I do wish I had another chair for this. I gave it away. It's a really nice bar stool. There's my guitar and a couple guitars down there. That one in the back was my dad's guitar when he was growing up. Yeah, so, alright, well that pretty much concludes the tour of my house. It's my little meditation seat. This was one of the last things to go in, was this whole section here. And I was able to really get organized with that. Not like it looks like I actually did, but you'd be surprised. There's just some lovely things that people have given me over the years. Oh yeah. Yo. Poor dog. Who remembers that, huh? Alright. Ciao for now, brown cow. I'll be missing this. It's a beautiful view of the hills here. The highway. Alright, let's transform this place. Clean it up.